Hello, I'm Bood and thanks for checking out this video. If you're brand new to my channel and this is the first ever video you've ever seen, thanks for watching. Hopefully by the end of it you'll be a subscriber. If you're already a subscriber, as always, thanks for watching another one of my videos. While you're all here together, why don't you be a gentleman, smash that like button, really does help me out massively. Right, you might be wondering what this is. Well, it's not my new Let's Play series. It might be a 2-3 part series, but it's not a Let's Play. You're not going to see any live cons. This is something that I started offline for a bit of fun. I've saved it every year and I thought, why not share it with you? I didn't realise, I'll be honest with you, I thought Scottish football was shit, right? I'll be honest. I didn't think it would be worth having a go of. And then recently I did a one-shot season with Rangers, really enjoyed it. One of my subscribers who's a Rangers fan has talked to me and he knew that my family comes from Scotland and from Ayr, and he said, why don't you just have a go with Ayr for a bit of fun? So I thought, you know what, why not? And it's developed into something I'm really loving. So since I've saved it every year, I thought, let's share that with you. So I'm going to share the first 3 years now. I'm 4 years into it, so I'm going to play a couple more years and I might do a part 2, depending if you like it or not. But yeah, basically it's my personal save and it's given me a whole fresh look at Scottish football because I haven't played in Scotland for ages on this game. Rangers was fun, but even Rangers is still quite, not that hard in a way, because you've got Rangers and Celtic, and after that you think. But when you start lower league, like I have in the 3rd tier of Scotland, everyone's shit. No one's got any money. You're all scrapping for the odd player. Frick me, honestly, it's enjoyable, man. I've had such a buzz. It's been mint. Honestly, it's been so good. So yeah, I want to show you the first 3 years, which I've done alright. Can't wait to show you. And the reason being, obviously, Ayr. I might have just mentioned this, but my granddad was Scottish. My family came from Ayr. Not the Grahams, but my family did. And he moved down to Manchester, and that's where we are now. I'm 2nd generation English now. And this is our ancestral home behind us. The Duke of Montrose was a Graham. This is where he used to chill until the English did that to it. If I win the Euro Millions, I might buy it and do it up. Eh? Imagine that, eh? Bood Castle. Or I'll call it Graham Castle. So yeah, I've got quite a connection with Graham. I had a kilt when I was a kid. Well, on my 18th birthday, my granddad got me the Graham family tie with the Graham crest on it. So, you know, I do know my Scottish heritage. And it's been fun going back home to Scotland. I can't do an accent now. No way. Right, what I've been up to, we're going to find out. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, make sure you hit the bell. Thank you very much. Let's get into it. Here we are, Ayr United. When I did say to Brian, my friend who recommended doing it, I thought it would be a championship team. I didn't realise I was starting this low. I didn't, and I was a bit shocked by that, and at first I thought, oh, shall I do this? I mean, look at my overall balance, 78,000, look. Woohoo! Transfer budget, 7 grand. So you know this ain't no team, this ain't no club where you're going to be signing anyone any good. You're going to hopefully get a couple of freebies, maybe a loan here and there, but the quality ain't going to be great. But it's still going to be fun. If we look at the season preview, you'll see Ayr are massive favourites. When you start the game, they're favourites to get out of this league. And then they've got a player in midfielder called Ross, who, another friend of mine, another subscriber, whose channel you can find on my page, The Unpushable. He's a Dundee fan. He trained him as a kid, and he's still in my team now, 4 years in. So they've got some alright players, especially for this level. I honestly believe you come in, anyone could come into this game, right? Change the staff, put an half decent tactic on, and you'll get promoted. I really believe it's that easy this first season. But like, I've got no money. I can't really buy loads of players. But there's always little things you can do to improve. Now these are the starting staff, right? And I'll show you at the end of the season what I did, but I did change them up a bit. I mean, I'm awesome, don't get me wrong. I can never be bothered doing coaching badges. I can't. If you watch my series in Manchester Central, I started at the bottom and I worked my way up. And I thought it was the most pointless thing. It's just, it takes forever. It's boring. One of the things I want to see on the next game is an improvement to that. I want to see you being able to do more with your training. Maybe you can see drills or do drills or something. Be specific in your training. If you want to become attack coach or want to do some attack training, you just get given what you're given. I don't like the system, so I'm not doing it anymore. I refuse to, so I'm just staying, I'm being good. Facilities wise, we play at Somerset Park, which sounds very summery, like it's down south, but it's not. 10,000, only 1,500 seats. By the way, whenever you see it, you don't think you will do, but the 3D graphic of this stadium, I love it. Big stands with like no roof on it, it's really good. So it's mainly standing, which is awesome. Built in 1888, it's average condition. Got average training facilities, no, adequate training facilities, adequate youth facilities, adequate everything's adequate. Now this is my squad, and I've arranged it by ability. And you've got some decent players like Lawrence Shankland is alright. Let's have a quick look. Honestly, he'll do you for a couple of years. 13 finishing, he's not the quickest, but he can score goals. Next up, Alan Forrest. I've still got him 4 years in, and he's better than that. It's hard keeping hold of him, but he's decent. You've got Craig Moore. And, I mean, at this level, these players aren't bad, I swear. Ross Doherty, in it. He's still in my team at 25. He's still a squad player, but he's still in my team 4 years in. So I've been talking about being easy, but was it easy? Did I get out of it? Did I win the league? Did I not win the league? Have I now decided to become a FIFA YouTuber? Let's find out. Well, here we are a year later, and yeah, it was easy. I mean, I had a lot of fun. I did lose 4 games, don't get me wrong, drew 4 games, won 28. And Craig Moore, beast in this division, scored 25 goals. They had the 3 best players in the league, Moore, Crawford and Forrest. Again, 2 best players for assists. My goalkeeper, Jack Ruddy, had the most clean sheets. It was decent. Now I did make some transfers, I changed the staff. And what tactic did I use? That was the most interesting part, because I was going to do one thing, I took a gamble, and I'm happy I took the gamble. Let's start off with that tactic, and I used the Central V.3. Right, now if you're a fan of a Manchester Central series, you'll know I started off in the non-league with Central, and they had the version 1 tactic, and I used that for years, and then I made the version 2 tactic. And then the last year, when I got a lot more better quality, I changed it to the version 3, trying to adapt it to better players. So in reality, I should have maybe used the version 1, thinking, and that's what I was going to do. But then I thought, I just finished the Central series, or I was in the process of that last season while I was starting this anyway. I was having so much fun, dominating, right? I thought, why not? Why not try it and just see what happens? And it was brilliant. Now onto the staff, and yeah, I scrapped pretty much my entire staff. And I started again, and I'll be honest with you, you can get some bloody good staff really at this level. You saw how bad my staff were. Physio wasn't great, neither physio was great. All the coaches were appalling. So I got a new assistant, Jason Dodd, who at this level, really good. I got Luke Anthony as a head physiotherapy, 20. Do you know what I mean? I got a scout here, Reese, he was alright, 13-14 for judging and that, it's not too bad. Tommy Miller, chief scout, he's really good at 71, he's not going to last forever. Judging players, 16-17, good. Jack Robinson, goalkeeping coach, very good for this level, 18, 17 and 17. I mean, you can always improve. You can always improve your team, no matter how crap you are. Andy Harrison, look at that. Medical team to die for. Danny Philpott, scout, another good scout. I got Graham Arthur, a coach, 17 attack coaching, very good. Barry McGann, another coach, going for technical, 16, still good. Under 20s manager Mark Connors, who's alright, best of a bad bunch really with that, I'll be honest with you. Head of youth Jamie Phillips, again, he's alright, he was better than what he had, but he's not that good. And I got Peter Mead, the scout, who's okay. And Ian McKinley, another good physio. So I improved the staff, and that's what I always say about this game. You can always do something, even if you're only improving your team by a point. On to the transfers. Now, I didn't let anyone go, but I did bring in 4 players. Didn't cost me a penny, all on freebies. I brought in Michael Miller, 23 years old, defender right, not bad. I needed the backup, you see, I like a balanced squad. Brian Gilmore, a midfielder right, who I liked his crossing and his corner ability. Can't run very fast, but I'll let him off. Simon Mensing, centre half, who would have thought, bit of experience, 35 years old. And he's alright, decent, especially for third tier freaking Scottish football. And then I brought in Anton Brady, a striker who's alright. Now when it came to the cups, you got the Scottish League Cup, which starts off in the summer, doesn't it? You have like a group, so it's quite good in a way, because you don't need that many friendlies. You kind of have this group thing you've got to get through every year. We got through the group because we were pretty good in it. And as soon as we played someone good like Dundee United, yeah. When it came to this Challenge Cup, now I don't know I'm not 100% on the rules, but you've got under 20 teams in it. You've got a Welsh team in it, I think. Not a clue what this is, but it's a lower league kind of cup in it. And we got to the final and got beat 1-0. So nearly did the double. And then the big one, the Scottish Cup, which is like the FA Cup in it. We did all the qualifying rounds. Not done bad. We even beat Stirling, the team who beat us in the cup final. And then we got Rangers. Trip to Ibrox. Nice day out for the fans. And got beat 3-1, but at least we scored. Where's my squad at the end of the season? My 3 best players are injured. But they're alright. I mean, Craig Moore is a beast. 32 goals. Can't really complain with that. But Alan Forrest was great in the wing as a scorer and an assist maker. Paddy Boyle, the left back, was good. But one thing I've realised, obviously, like I'm 4 years into this now, and it's something I like about this. I'm an NFL fan. American football teams quite often strip a lot of their roster and rebuild every year, and that's what this is like. You have a lot of guys on 1-year contracts, you have guys leaving and you end up selling someone if you have a good season or whatever. So every summer I find myself with like 10, 11, 12 players, and I've got to start again. I've got to rebuild that team in a different area. Maybe each year I'll pick up a different player that I can keep maybe, but I'm loving that. I know it's like, oh god, I love that. So with us being champions of Scottish League One football, legendary, went up to the Championship. So let's jump forward a year and see how that went. And welcome to a year later, and yeah, I won the league. It wasn't as easy as last time. It was a lot of fun. It went down to the freaking wire. We won it by a point to Falkirk. I used to have a Falkirk shirt as a kid. I don't know why. I don't know where we got it from. It was like a navy kit. I'm pretty sure I had a Falkirk kit when I was a kid. Probably my granddad. He wasn't a Falkirk fan, but he just liked putting Scottish things on me. He wanted to make me Scottish. Now, when it came to staff, I didn't let any staff go. I built on my staff. I thought they were quite good anyway. There's no one really better to improve them with. And the 2 guys I brought in are brilliant. The physio, Andy Renshaw, is one of them physios that's always knocking about. I've signed for bigger English teams. And to get him to come to Ayr on £400 a week, yeah, I mean, he used to work for Liverpool, for God's sake. Do you know what I mean? He's only 40, and he's brilliant. So yeah, top level physio. And then Derek Langley, who is brilliant. Got him as a scout. I'm not his friend anymore, you'll find out in the future. But at this moment in time, he's awesome. 400 quid a week again. One of the best scouts on the game for free. Now, when it comes to the transfers, something happened and I don't understand what happened, right? I bought a player and I didn't buy him. Now, I did sign someone on a free last year who I didn't notice. I'm quite good at this game, right? And I like to think, oh, I always look at the details, but I don't always look at the small print. And I signed a player as a player. And his second role was a director of football. Now, I didn't check the stats or anything, but for some reason, I think he's bought this player, and I've just kept on clicking. Sometimes I'm getting through a season, and I've got my wife in my ear. This in between bits, sometimes I'll click. If there's a large gap between games, I'll holiday between games, just because I've got to get through it. I've got channels to do. I've got my channel to do, so I don't get to just play it slowly like I used to. And I've missed that. And we bought this kid. We only had that amount of money in the bank as it was. We bought him. We were skint. By the end of this season, going into the Premier League, we were £1 million in debt. So let's have a look quick. I got this fella on a free. I had to rebuild the squad. Midfield centre, really liked him. Callum Holm, a right back / centre half. Nicky Caden, this is the guy. we spent all that money on? I didn't get it. Sammy Klingon. He's alright. He was alright. Gary Hawkins. Legendary Scotsman, Gary. Jonathan Flatt. Goalkeeper. Pretty good goalkeeper to be fair. Lee Robinson, another goalkeeper who's alright, can rush out very well. Jack Adamson, attacking midfielder. Daryl Meggett, another legendary Scotsman. Liam Dick. Stephen Saunders, a right back. When you're playing wrong, you have to say these names, do you, out loud? Olamide Shodipo. Irishman. Sounds very Irish, doesn't it? Connor Chaplin. He's a decent player, and to be fair. So, like I said, apart from that balls up, we spent no money. I didn't intend on spending any money, so the club's finances were ruined. But at least we're going to the Premier League. This is the squad arranged by the rating. You'll see Ross Stockey at the top there, McGuffel, Harkin, Shannon, all these legendary names. Alan Forrest, Shapido, the legendary Irishman. Oh Shapido, Michael Rose, Gary Hawkins. So yeah, these names, you know what I mean? Everyone knows these names, don't they? But that's what I love about it. It's all this scrimping and scraping and dragging yourself through the leagues. But I didn't think it'd be. I'm going to be honest, right? I think FM18 is piss easy. Piss easy. There's loads of staff available, any level, I've proven that. Better your staff. Get a tactic that's pretty good. Be clever. As the season's going on, praise your players. Not after every game, but every week. Look at you. I always go on this page here like this and I look at Ross Dockett and I'll say, well done mate, your form's been great. Go to Craig and, well done mate, your form's been great. And I'll wait a few days and I'll go down the list to Mr. Harkin and say, well done mate. And it's boring, I know, but it's just, you do the boring shit on this game, you can do well. And this is what I mean by the finances. Just short of $1 million. We're up shit's creek, right? But something Football Manager was about to happen. Whoa, yeah. This is a year later. Finances look a little bit different, don't they? Now this is something that I find sometimes. Now I don't know if this is because we got into the Premier League, or this is just Football Manager's AI doing something, but the chairman and the board, to save the club from administration or whatever, cleared the debt and put £2.5 million in the bank. Now, has they got that money? Have they done that because we're in the Premier League? I know the Scottish Premier League isn't like the English Premier League. You get like 90, nearly 100 million a season. But I'm assuming there's some kind of money. And is this normal? I mean, I've never played lower league Scottish football. I've had a few bigger league team saves years ago. Yeah, I'm talking years ago. I haven't touched Scotland for years. So when you take a team from the bottom up to the Prem, do you get $1 million or so? Do you get a couple of million? Do you get more financial backing from your board? Because we did. It's a game changer. But it kind of went. I didn't want it. I was kind of miffed. I was looking forward to really keeping on scrimping and scraping and seeing what I could do. And this is the transfers from this season. I'm not showing you what I did this year. Pretty proud of it, but like I said, it got made a bit easier because we could definitely bring in a lot of players, and look how many players I brought in. This is what I mean, complete rebuild of squads. Now you might be thinking, where's all your players gone? So I'll just quickly, we'll go on this and we'll go on released. There you go. I released a 10 ton of them. So, you know, players do leave. And look what I brought in. Philippe Maurice. Decent, 34, but he's really good. Conrad Logan, really good keeper, who's still my goalkeeper. Craig Alcock, a good right back who's got good attributes. Darren O'Day, sorry, really good centre half. Do you know what I mean? These are on freebies. Chris Lyons, a good midfielder. So the quality has just gone right up, I think. Graham Hanna, a regen midfielder who I like the look of. Anyone in that age, young, is Northern Irish, who's got a top skill like passing at 17, his potential is big. With a couple of clubs going in for him, I mean, happy days. Hopefully he can become something great. Andy Ryan, a striker who's finishing his 14, I liked it. Russell Martin, another defender who can play at fullback as well. I like him a lot. If you're Scottish, you've probably heard of him, but he's good on here. He's good for me. Will Aimson, another really good centre half. Jean Beausejour, is it? I want to say. He's been around for a while. He's been in the Premier League before. He's alright. Phil Bardsley. My wife watches Housewives of Cheshire with Tanya Bardsley, who spends all Phil's money thinking she's the freaking millionairess of Cheshire. I don't know how happy she's going to be moving to Ayr when Phil's only earning £800 a week. That ain't going to put fucking a tyre on her Range Rover, let alone Botox in her face. Do you know what I mean? If you too have to watch Housewives of anything because of your wife or girlfriend, I feel your pain. I'm with you. I'm there with you. Martin Samuelsson, attacking midfielder right, again, decent. Norwegian, Stephen Quinn. See, look at Stephen Quinn, eh? 34, but he's good. Connor Chaplin. Mason Bennett, who was a beast, got him on loan. Brandon Mason, so, I mean, Callum Guy, he's good. I mean, I'm going, there's millions. Jack Simpson, Mark Pajic, Pelagic, Matic Pelagic. Right, and then I got Luis Suarez for Barcelona. No, I didn't. I got Luis Suarez from Watford on loan. So it cost me 125 grand for all them, for basically a new squad. And a new squad that if it wasn't for Rangers or Celtic, we'd have won the bastard league. Third. This is what I mean. I think in Scottish football, right, you go and start at the bottom, drag yourself up, get a better start, improve your tactic. When you get to the Premier League, it's still the same boat, unless you're Rangers, unless you're Celtic, who are minted in this division anyway. Or Rangers, who have still got loads of backing, right? These other teams are pretty big, right? But when you get given a what, 1.22 million quid and you can get all them freebies, you can still put together a squad. And then obviously, then it all comes down to like me. I don't change my tactic, but I think I'm good at keeping players motivated. I think I'm good with match game shout outs. I think I'm good at substitutions. I think I'm good at a lot of other stuff. Yeah, you might be able to see. They're building a new stadium. Right. Now, it's going to be brand new. It's imaginatively called the Ayr Stadium. I hate it when the game does that. It's going to be an 8,500 all-seater, which is alright. But I mean, we can get more people in now. Now, I know they're all stood up, but why just not put seats in our traditional home, Somerset Park? I want to stay there. It's been brilliant. I love it on the 3D match engine. So we're getting a new stadium, but, and I have never seen this, recently in my Manchester Central series, we at one point moved into a new stadium. We had to relocate for a year while they built it, or they improved it or whatever, but it was just done. Planning, built, done. This was supposed to be built, it says here, on the 28th. So we're supposed to be moving in next month. But obviously I'm ahead at the minute. We don't. It gets postponed for another 6 months. The staff transfers for the year, obviously I got rid of a few because we could improve a few. Always try and improve. If you can get rid of someone and get someone better, forget about if they've been with you 10 years. It's a computer game. You want to try and win at computer games. So brought in Phil Gordon as a coach who was brilliant. 19 attacking and he can work with kids. Kevin Hunt is a decent scout, and if you need a rabbit for your dinner, he's out there in the woods hunting. Pedro Malta, 40-year-old Portuguese guy, fitness coach, an orgasmic fitness coach. And then Aaron Moffat, I got him from someplace, 33-year-old, again, really, really good. And what year this was there, this brand new squad. I mean, you do worry when you consistently have in massive numbers and a big turnaround of players, this whole dynamics, and I'm a big believer in dynamics part this year. I've loved it. I think it helped me with my Manchester Central save and get us through the English league system. But it doesn't seem to really affect it in Scotland. The amount of turnover of players I've already had in 3 years has been insane, and I do it again this summer. So this year was amazing. Third in the league, European spot, and we got to the semi-final and we had to face Celtic. I was hoping we were going to miss Rangers or Celtic. But when it came to the Scottish Cup, yeah, but knocked out straight away. So this is my squad arranged by the drain. You'll see I've got loads of loans, but who cares? Forget the guy at the top. You've got the third player down is Alan Forrest, and that's the kid I was telling you about at the start of the game. He looks okay. He's a beast. I really like Alan Forrest. I think he's got even better. Look at he's developed, hasn't he? Pace and acceleration 15. He's determined. His dribbling's 14. Good skills. In Scottish football at this level, you've got to think what level you're at. It's not Premier League, English Premier League, it's Scottish Premier League, and he's really, really good. I like him a lot. And then obviously Mason Bennett was a beast for me, scored 18 goals. So here we are on the home page before I leave, and I have just stuck by my tactic. I've just played the Manchester Central version 3, and a lot of people will know it does score goals, and we were first in the goal scoring list in the league, which it's pretty impressive when you think you've got Celtic and Rangers above you. We were the highest goal scorers in the league this year. It was my defence. Now, I have also been doing something I've done in my series. I do the team training, and all we do is train defence, and maybe that's helped as well. So all I do is I play an attacking style, and my team just trains defence. That's it. Now you might not have seen my series, so you might not know that, and I think that's helped me again here. Just seems to work, so I'll keep on doing it. And now hopefully I can maybe improve the defence. I have obviously been playing it, so I know what's going to happen. Hopefully you'll want to know what's going to happen. So I've got a couple more years to get into it, and I might come back with part 2. So let me know down below if you've enjoyed this. Also smash the like button, that really helps me know. Comment on it what you think. Tell me about your adventures in Scottish football. I'd really love to know that. Have I inspired you to try out Scottish football? If you want any tips or advice, ask me down below. I'm always happy to help. You can find me on Twitter again. Always happy to help. Follow me. I'll follow you back. And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you're going to enjoy part 2 if it comes out. And hopefully you're going to have some fun yourself in Scotland. Give it a go. It's a lot of fun. Right, I've been Bood FM. As always, you've been great. I'll see you next time.